What is going on, everyone? I got another video for you guys here. This is a gunner gameplay on LazeRazer. So I'm continuing with the MNC commentaries. I'm going to try to do one for each class if possible. Hopefully some variety in maps. So this is going to be my gunner gameplay for the commentary series. I'm just going to show you guys how you should play it and what you should do to help your team. So just to talk about gunner a little bit, what you want to do is sort of act like a goalie, sort of, or like an anchor, and like keep your team's presence on the map known, and keep an area locked down. Make sure their team can't push past it, and just try to hold map control. Don't get too aggressive. Don't die, because if you're the one that dies, you're gonna be the first one they try to push out and try to dislodge when they make their push. So right here off the start of the game, what I really want to do is there's a huge misconception about playing gunner is that you're supposed to be the playmaker, and you're not the playmaker as a gunner. You're just like you're more of a support class, to be honest. And what you want to do is just sort of make room for your assault, your sniper, and your assassin, and I guess your tank a little bit, but not as much as the other three. You want to allow those three main classes to do what they do, and just like go off and make holes, poke holes in the other team. So what you want to do is just sort of stay up, make sure that no one's like sneaking by, getting in their face, and see, as you can see. So my assault goes there, charges the sniper. I see he makes that play. So now I can push up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge through, get on the ring, get some shots in their gunner, back him up, and I'm just going to challenge their gunner straight off because I know that I can outgun him because it's jurisdiction. But normally I probably wouldn't have gotten that aggressive on it. But I saw the opening, I saw he wasn't looking at me, so I decided to push in and get that kill. Then I back up and I get my heals. No reason to stay in and die. So I'm going to get my health back a tiny bit. I know there's not really anyone up who poses too much of a threat at the moment because it's early game. I just killed their gunner. So I'm just going to push back in the middle of my support and just lock this middle ring down. As you can see, my sniper and my assassin are causing trouble in their base right now, so I just want to make that job easier for them by keeping key players like I guess the assault, keep the assault off them, keep the gunner off them, and just keep my eye on those two players mostly. So I see their assault trying to flank, and I just want to back him up and just let him know that he's not getting anywhere near my team. I'm going to stay up here, sort of near the front, but in cover, of course. You don't want to sit in the open. And I see their assault trying to make a play on my sniper, take him out, keep my sniper safe, and keep my I guess like the meat and potatoes of my team, like my sniper and my assault, keep them safe and just protect them. So I see the gunner right here below me trying to push out. I'm just gonna scare him off with some shots. No need to like chase that or get too aggressive. That wouldn't be a good play. As you can see, their assault also trying to push again, and their gunner flanking from the other side. I'm gonna back the gunner up. That's enough to just scare him off. I'm looking for that assault. I just saw him to my left, so I know he's around here somewhere. I don't want him getting in my base like a fox in the chicken coop, just feasting on my teammates. So I see him, he's back there, I keep him back there. I'm just gonna not let him push up and just control this top left, keep them in their base, and allow my team to go to work, which they're doing very well. So I see my assassin getting chased. I'm gonna chase that assault down, get him off of him. I had to reload, but I get my dual minis. So now I can do some real damage. And now I have dual minis and their gunner doesn't, which is a big advantage to have. Anytime you can get the dual minis, it's just like you just start doing so much more damage and you rip people up and you're so much more effective. As you can see right there, I rip lead up, he's one shot. They're going to be able to clean him up easily, hopefully, and the bots clean him up. My favorite teammates, the bots. So I just want to get back to where I was before, keep that area locked down, and don't let them make any progress on that. So we've been controlling the map so far. I've been doing a great job. I helped my assassin out clean up their assassin. I'm just sort of blocking the Annie for him. I jumped actually on the support's head right there when he tried to jump up for the Annie. So that was actually a funny play. And I kept it safe for him to grab. So now the support, he is going to go down. So they have no support, I know. And I don't see anyone else in the middle that can really threaten me. So I can just sort of sit here and hold down this ring. I see the assault trying to get cheeky and like chase after my teammates, but I'm going to back him up. I don't want him getting anywhere near my team. Like I said before, he's probably the most dangerous at this point in the game. So I just want to keep my team, nice and safe behind me. I clean up that assassin from long range. And I really don't need to get in their base just yet because our bots aren't getting close yet. Once our bots start to get close. Actually, right there, I did not mean to deploy. I play on tactical control setting. So, like, my right stick, when I click it in, that activates my deploy. And so for some reason, whenever I play gunner, I guess I just press the stick too hard, but like I accidentally deploy all the time. And I don't know if like it's only when I play gunner. It doesn't happen with any other class. So I guess I'm just not used to aiming with the gunner, and I like press down too hard. I don't know. Basically, we have bots getting close to their base. So right there, if I hadn't deployed, it would have been a great opportunity to charge in, which was what I was trying to do. But whatever, I'm gonna have other chances to do this. So we'll just keep the push going. If you guys watch my other videos, you know that the best thing to do at this point is just to keep the bots pushed, keep them in their base, and don't give the other team room to breathe. So right here, my bots are getting close. I'm just going to charge right in there, get rid of this tank. I'm going to go for the sniper next. Actually, I go for the assault first because he's posing a threat. Take out that fire base. That's going to keep the bots out. We don't want that. And I'm just going to sort of reload. I have no ammo. But I get shotgun. They'll jump on me. But it was okay because I took out a player. I got a player weak. And then we really made a mess in there and really made the other team regret making that push. So we ended up coming out in like a winning situation there. We still have map control. Our jackpot's out. I'm going to take out their tank because he was pushed up too far. That's what you want to do. You just want to look for those players that pushed up too far and then just punish them for that. Get easy picks on them. So right there, I help with the mortar. We clean up that sniper. I'm going to take out the support who is in the middle of nowhere. His gunner now is hung out to dry. He has to back up. And we're doing a great job. We're keeping map control. This is what you want to do. You just want to like patrol the middle, patrol their side of the map, and keep them trapped in their base. You don't need to like suicide. You don't want to die because once you die, it's a lot easier for them to push up because you're the biggest obstacle between them and the map, I guess. So right here, I'm just keeping their assault and their support weak, and I'm being aware of where my support is. I don't want to like charge in and get too aggressive there because I know my support can't follow me if I do that. So I'm just trying to stay near my support, keep him alive. Anytime he gets weak, I'm just gonna sort of stay back. Like right now, he's weak, so I'm not gonna charge because he'll probably die if I do that. So I'm just gonna stay up, and now he gets his health back, so now I can get aggressive. We just took out their assault, taking out their gunner. He's one shot. I think I clean him up right there. I don't want to stay up above that glass too long. I hop right down because their sniper was staring at me. I don't want to risk getting picked. And basically, I can just patrol this side. I heard my support calling out for help, so I back up. I get in the way of the assault and him. He still cleans him up. I guess he shot him like through my body somehow. But it's whatever because I'm still alive. I can just chill right here. We get the annihilator. And I can just sort of, do my thing. I don't want to get too aggressive on the assault, but I can back him up like this, get him really weak. And he ends up backing up to his base one shot. I get stuck to that juice machine. I hate that juice machine, dude. I get stuck to that all the time. So I drop back down so my support can get me. I always try to go to him, I keep an eye out for him, so unfortunately I got to him too late right there, but I did end up cleaning up the assassin that assassinated him, which was good. We get a bot on their ball right here also in the midst of all that chaos, and I just want to patrol like this area, patrol the middle. I don't have my leash, so I can't get too aggressive. I heard it was call out for that fire base, so I went to look for it and take it out. So I kill it there. I get bombed. I get cleaned up, unfortunately. But as you can see, I've only died 4 times at this point in the game. I got 14 kills. I'm just doing a great job of staying alive and keeping that map control, allowing my team to work on their base and just chip away at their defenses. Eventually we're going to get that push in. It just takes consistency and takes persistence. So right here, I'm going to go clean up this support since he's in the middle of nowhere. That'll, back them up. There's not really any like threat being posed to me right now except for that gunner that comes out of nowhere. He's playing some wild man gunner, I guess. That's cool. So yeah, I'm going to respawn, keep doing the same thing, keep going back to the same area. Well, look for my support. I always look for my support first off. I try to go to him, and then I advance from there. It's the support's, I want to say, it's the support's job to heal the gunner, but not 100%. So they shouldn't be healing you, like, all the time. And it's just as much your job as it is theirs to have that awareness to know when they're healing you and when they're not, and when they're going to be able to, like, heal you when they're not. And it's also your job to protect them. So if you see their assault trying to get sneakier, their assassin sneaking around, you want to keep an eye on them and back them off. Keep your support alive. Treat them like you're a lion and they're your cub or something, Keep them protected. You don't want them to get picked off. You don't want to get snatched or killed. So I'm just going to stay with my support here, keep him protected. I see that he is, taking some shots, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I don't want to get him killed here and tell him to come back with me because they're also all pushing up on us. So if we just regroup a bit, we can probably get a couple picks. And what happens is we get their gunner very weak and we get their assault very weak. And from there, we're able to clean up the gunner. I don't know what happened to the assault. I think he gets cleaned up or something. I don't know how he got out of that little crevice there. He was awfully sneaky. He just sort of snuck through without me seeing him. I'm going to pick their sniper. Or I'm going to get him really weak. And then Lee's going to try to chase me, but he's going to get shit on. I'm going to taunt that kill because he looks silly. And that's what you want to do. When you make someone look silly, you want to taunt the kill so they feel even sillier. And so I'm just going to push up. Now that we have that one player dead, we have a better chance at making a push. We have to get rid of that fire base before we can do anything. So I'm waiting for either Gem to airstrike it or my Assassin Destroyer can hit. And I'm trying to chip it as much as I can as well and help them out. But their support keeps healing it. So luckily their support, for whatever reason, just picked it up and saved us a lot of trouble. So that helps us out a lot. And making sure my support is okay and he's still there. You always want to check back on him, make sure that he's doing all right. It was actually my play that juiced right there. He just didn't call it out. That's why I slammed. I thought they juiced. I could hear the juice. And we get their tank dead, we get their support very weak, and we get their assault kind of weak. So what we're going to do is try to make a push off this. But they have another fire base up, which is like, those fire bases are just causing so much trouble for us right now. So we should have pushed up, but now I have my juice, so now we can actually hopefully make a push off of this, get the map control back. So we sort of stalled them there for a long time. I get host head crabbed right there. That's never fun. I hate when that happens, but it's whatever. My support still had his juice. He used his, so we get map control anyway. It wasn't really that significant. You know, it hurt my stats a bit, but it doesn't really matter. Shouldn't be concerned about that. So what we're doing is we're just going back to the same thing we had going before. Hold down that map. Make sure everybody on their team stays weak, stays dead. As you can see, their sniper is one shot, their assassin is one shot. I'm just going to let my assault go to town. He jumps on that. I don't know if he cleaned any of them up. But that's like a assault's dream right there is what I just had for them. You see they're all red health. Like if my assault was in there doing some good work, that'd be great. Right here, I get sort of get wrecked, and then my Xbox freezes right there. So I'm going to skip ahead in this video. Let me see. To about right here. Yeah, I get back in the game right here. So I got invited back in. My team kept map control the whole time because we were already up in their base, so we were able to keep that. We got another bot on their ball. So apparently because we had a bot on their ball earlier, and then we got a bot on their ball right there. So I don't know if it was like a glitch and it just showed a bot on their ball right there or what. Their ball should have been down, I feel like. But yeah, so I spawned back in. I don't have dual minis anymore, so it's gonna, take me a bit to do full damage again. Their assault juices, so I'm gonna try to make him use it on me, and I'm just gonna like be sneaky and avoid his bullets. I know he's gonna keep following me around, and eventually he ends up wasting the entire juice on just me. So they didn't make too much progress. So I was able to make the assault waste his juice and not make a lot of progress on that. So they probably won't get map control. All we gotta do is clear these bots out of our base, and then we can push out. Do what we've been doing all game. So I'm just gonna keep stalling the other team, give my my meat and potatoes, my sniper and assault room to work with, and I'm just gonna let them do the work. And my support right there, he's gonna explosive shot it. So I told him I was gonna go back for him, but he ends up going around. There's a bit of a miscommunication there. We did a little like a rodeo, all kinds of fun. So yeah, now we're back here, trying to push up again. It's a lot of the same thing when you're playing gunner. It's just like you want to stay alive in an area, keep your teammates alive, keep your health up, and just keep them having to worry about killing you and getting rid of you. So right here, I see their sniper backed off, so I see an opening, and I decide to take it. I push up, do some damage on the assault. I see the assassin. I'm going to make him use his juice because he's very... There you go, he used his juice, so he wasted that. I back the assault up again. He's really weak. So we're in a great position to jump on this and clean up these kills. I'm not sure where my assault was chasing their sniper right there. So he should have dropped back and then helped us out with these guys once we called up they were all weak. So I cleaned up their gunner, or my assault cleans them up, I think. I'm going to clean up this support and this fire base. Oh, I got the fire base. Not the support, but it doesn't matter. My support just died, so I have to wait. I'm just going to stay down here and lay low. I get my minis back, finally. And I'm just trying to stay alive, stay in the middle. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything too aggressive. Unfortunately, there was an ice trap right there on that ring. I didn't think there'd be an ice trap when their sniper was that far back. That always happens to me. Like, I always get caught by random ice traps when their sniper is, like, in the back of their base. and I don't expect an ice trap to be there. So they didn't make any progress off that, though. I come back. We couldn't up their support. My support is now on me. I'm ripping up their assault. He's not going to last much longer. He's dead. Their tank is somewhere in their base. I'm looking for him next. So we want to get those bots in. I see him. Get him one shot. I have to reload. He passived right there. Their gunners chase me. I'm going to stay behind the wall so I don't get ripped up while I reload. And then I'm just going to keep their assault and their tank in their base now. Now that we've gotten the map control here. I don't have a support, so I'm trying to stay alive behind this glass. And I got their assault one shot. I've got somebody else one shot back in their base. My support finally comes back to me. So now I'm going to get aggressive while he's on me. And my minigun aim at close range sucks. Please forgive it. I don't play gunner that much. But I do clean up the assault. I keep their gunner weak. He doesn't have a support. I think they just hit the annihilator or something because our bots are all in our base. We should have had bots like close to their base there. Oh no, we just hit the annihilator right now. I guess someone was spawn killing our bots, or I don't know. Because our bots were not. Might have been a jackbot. Our bots were not pushed right there, and they should have been. So we're just going to keep doing more of the same. Keep the map control. Keep everyone pushed back. Fight favorable engagements. I don't know if I talked about that enough. Fight the favorable engagements. Don't throw yourself out there. Like, I think the only time I do that this game was at the start of the game when I, like, challenged jurisdiction right off the bat. And, like, you just don't want to do that, really. It was a bad play on my part, to be honest. And what you want to do is just sort of challenge engagements that are favorable, that you're going to win. So catch people off guard, be opportunistic, and hop on what the other team has given you to work with. So right there, I'm just sort of, their assault's just sort of charging into us, not really thinking too much. So we're just getting free kills off that. I'm going to just, use that to my advantage and just let them keep making, like, their tank just charges in. He has juice, though, so I'm going to, stay away from him. And you just want to keep, he gets glitched out right there, too. It's pretty funny. And then so I'm going to pick him off once his juice runs out. And just keep on, feeding off what the other team is giving to me right now. And, they're getting really aggressive and they're not, thinking too well. So I'm just going to keep feeding off that, getting easy picks when they get too aggressive. This is, I'm just going to chill on their, like, ring. We got bots getting close. Their ball already went down, actually, because their tank decided to push out. And they did not watch the other lane. So when I killed that tank, around that time is when the ball went down. So I'm just going to keep doing the same thing I've been doing. Hold down this area. Keep them in their base while my teammates keep the bots pushed up. Keep the juice pushed up. And as a gunner, you're just like a walking choke point, basically. You just want to be that one, like, marker that wherever you are on the map, their team cannot pass that point. And your team can expect to have safety up to where you are on the map at all times. So that's what I've been doing this whole game, just staying alive, staying up here in this little corner, keeping them from getting anywhere. From this, I like this left corner because I have a lot of cover, and there's a lot of close range engagements if they do decide to push me. So, like, if they were to come from that middle glass right there and jump up, I can just turn to my right, look to my right, and I also have easy escapes because there's a lot of cover behind me. So if I have to back up really quick, if, like, my teammates all die, I can just get right out. Not have to worry about that. That's why I like that spot. But anyways, this gameplay should be about wrapping up. We just sort of, keep doing the same thing. We tap their ball a bunch. I think I end up getting juice. I'm pretty close to it. And basically, this is how you want to play gunner. You don't want to, charge. You don't want to suicide. You don't want to, like, run into 1v4s or 1v6s and get yourself killed a lot. You want to be opportunistic. You want to give your team room to breathe so they can make the openings and they can make the plays, because they are the ones who are going to have a much easier time doing it. And you just want to, like, act as that walking choke point or that walking anchor that doesn't allow the enemy team to pass them. So as for a stat line in this game, let me go to the end here. I had like 20 something kills. I think I had like 20 kills before I lagged out. So I ended up going like 32, and I think I had around like 10 or 12 deaths, which is really good. You don't want to die a lot. So I only died I think I died less than 15 times, which is really important. So I really kept my team in the game. I kept that map control for us, and I kept us in a good situation. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. Hope your gunner game improves. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, please. And as always, everyone, have a lovely day. Peace.